I think that's the area where, we love you, Raila, but I think that's one area where I think he falls short a little bit. This is one of those things where, like, your children don't need these jobs.
That's what we think.
Ambassadorial appointments.
The subject matter expert is in the building.
Yes.
Really?
And yeah, and of course
alikuiti career ya nini ya hit or miss akaamua kwa ambassador.
Okay, haya we Mika tuonane nyuma ya tent.
Umeona vile hiyo imekuja?
I know.
Umeona
hiyo ilikuwa plan.
Yaani imekuja kama pilipili ya Kayole.
I think ilikuwa plan
imekuja tu kule. Pole tu.
Hiyo ilikuwa plan hiyo hapo. All right, so
kama hit and miss usikia.
Well, nyuma ya tent.
Slay atatuona nyuma ya tent.
Aya, tuende kwa story ya governors. Now, not governors, ambassadors. Baka mnani confuse. No, mnajua nafunga, so I'm allowed to forget certain things. So ambassadorial appointments, or rather diplomatic appointments. I mean, of course, the very, I don't know that, I mean, of course it's a mixed bag, but to us, we're losing Big Ted. Big Ted is someone that we had become very close to. He had become very close to the community because he was actively reaching out. So he's being replaced by former IEBC CEO Ezra Chiloba as a LA Consul General. In DC, we are getting an ambassador, what's his name? David, I think David Kiplagat. I think he was formerly Baringo County Speaker.
Yeah, and I think
before he was an advocate. He was an advocate.
He was at was it UNDP?
Not sure. Who? No, the ambassador. The ambassador was coming to replace Amayo in DC. Yeah. He's called David Kiplagat. So this is someone that I'll confess, I don't know him. I was hearing about him for the first time, but clearly he's been deep within UDA circles. Now, on those appointments, we saw a lot of former governors, a lot of former senators, former member of parliaments, people who had been appointed as CAS, Cabinet Assistant Secretaries. Remember the position that was revoked by the High Court. Now, actually, the name of this ambassador is David Kiplagat Kerich, and he's gonna be the U.S. ambassador right here in DC, or at least after he goes through
vetting,
because ambassadors have to go through vetting. But we know Parliament has become a conveyor belt. I don't see any of these names being
rejected.
Yeah, because Parliament has become a total conveyor belt.
Not like that. The Kao Chile, who was a dual citizen.
No, at least Uhuru's time, yes, the Parliament was still kind of a conveyor belt, but it's not as conveyor as it is right now. Now it's on a different. I don't even know. It's almost like we don't have a parliament.
I don't think there's any government agenda that's going to fail in this parliament.
No, none.
It will come remotely close.
Yes, and then we also have Akinyi Walkoa Odinga, and this is Raila's sister, who's been appointed as deputy head of mission in LA.
Yes,
so another controversial
she
appointment.
Takes over the position that her older sister used to have.
Was the older sister the consul general, or was she the deputy?
No, she was a consul general.
No, but now she's taking deputy. She's not going there as consul general.
Yes, she's taking. Yes, she's getting a position where her older sister was. Yes.
Okay, and I know a lot of people don't know this.
They're both Akinyis.
Yeah.
Only the difference is they have different mothers.
And I think we also have an Akinyi here on the timeline. So I don't know whether that's something to do with...
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be an Akinyi moment.
Okay.
But they have different mothers.
Or they have different mothers.
Yeah. They're both Odinga's children. Like, difference being that Wenwa, who was the consul general, is Raila's same blood sister, meaning same mother.
Yeah.
And then this other one is a step.
And to be, I think that's the area where, we love you, Raila, but I think that's one area where I think he falls short a little bit.
I would question if because I'm trying to remember what she was doing, because before this she was an academic.
She was an academic. She was a PhD.
She was an academic based out of. I don't think she was even living in Kenya.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's not even about whether she's qualified or not, but it's just about the perception of this issue. This issue of nepotism, tribalism. I mean, he's been talking about it so much. And then to think that, and I don't know that this happened randomly. I don't think in Kenyan politics.
I don't think this happened randomly, but I think this is one of those positions, and me just looking on from outside, is that it was, we'll give you this one so that you nyamaza and continue down the path that you have been going.
Okay, we'll give you this one. That's fine, and that happens. But why get your sister there? Was she that desperate for that job?
Well, you know what's... Okay, so the question then I would ask is, when Winnie was taken to AU, was she desperate for the job?
Winnie...
AU ama Ila.
Where did Winnie go?
Which Winnie are you talking about?
East African,
Yala, whatever it's called.
Yeah, but Siniadis.
No, that's another problem. That's another problem too.
So, no, that's what I'm asking. Was she desperate for that? And someone may say, well, if she wants to get into politics, you have to get into certain positions and then you roll over and you come back, because who's going to hire you?
Because Winnie went there, and I think also Kalonzo's son went there.
And all of those are being groomed for political positions.
And I honestly think that's just very problematic. This is one of those things where, like, your children don't need these jobs.
That's what we think. But if you ask the kids, they'll tell you they need them.
Dynasty.
That's what we think. I mean, you can go back and look at Gideon Moi, who's coming back now. See, he had disappeared. Now he's coming back in again.
Yeah. But at least Gideon Moi, he won an elective seat. To me, like, if you win an elective seat,
he did what?
He won an elective seat.
Unopposed.
Okay,
He still won.
Still won.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
So
because
me,
if we're gonna go back to say how some of these people came into office,
no, I agree.
Come on.
But to me, at least if you put yourself out there in competition,
yes,
I'll give you some credit for that. We will give some kidogo credit for that.
And these guys have to start somewhere. So if they have a grandfather, or big brother, or a father who can push them, ndio hiyo. Because
what
Zakayo is also not holding back. See, his daughter is also being given position.
The daughter was actually the deputy chief of mission. I think it was in Austria, but now someone else has been appointed.
Austria, Poland, one of those European.
That's already on her resume.
Yeah, so
amejifungua.
Yeah.
So guess what?
Is that the one who was being prayed for Jama?
Yes, she was even here. I think she might be around. Yes. I think
no. The one who was a deputy was not the one who was being prayed for. The one who was a deputy is the one who got married. He's the one who got married to a Nigerian.
Yeah.
He's the one who got married to a Nigerian.
This other is the one that follows.
Yeah. So
she's in town.
But here's the thing, and somebody was asking me, let's just to go back a little bit. So with Raila's potential position of African Union, whatever.
Yeah.
No, he's actually getting it because the AU have said they're giving it to the EAC.
Yeah. So
that guy from Somalia has to be told to relax. Baba.
Amatapewa the last 2 years.
What is